this is Uncle Mark in the mothership. 3-string cigar box guitar. All right. Rock and roll, Led Zeppelin. I got my phaser pedal plugged in. Been a long time since I rock and roll. That's it. All right, that's it. So I'm going to turn my phaser pedal off. It really works well with some phasing. One of these great iconic songs. I would sing it for you while playing it, but I will get flagged on YouTube because that's kind of what they like to do when they hear lyrics like this. So let's go through what this song really is. It's very, very much like Crossroads. It's very much like a lot of blues tunes that you hear. It's in G. So I want you to get used to using this B flat. That's kind of what you want to play with in this song, is this song relies heavily on this. And I really like messing with this B flat here a lot. And I like using my third finger because I'm much more articulate than my second finger rather than my third. I'm much more articulate here. So you're going to be coming down at this. And you can grab all the notes. And that is totally cool. So you grab all these notes. And then like the Rock and Roll Rythym we worked on with a couple other songs. So it's like a rock and roll rhythm thing. So just think this. Like Call Me the Breeze or one of those tunes. And that's how it really works. It's this, we're here on the B flat, and we're going to be coming right back to it. And you always want these notes ringing out through this whole thing. Okay, that's kind of how you want this, is to ring. All of these notes are going to ring. And that's it, and you just have to learn to do it quickly. And then C, Rock and Roll Rythym. D. All right, now you've gotten through that section. There's a section, it sounds like it's going F to G, where it goes. And that's exactly what it's doing, okay? But we have a trick here with the Cigar Box Guitar Land, and I especially like to use it. This note here is an F. So I like to slam down on this F and go. And it makes it quite easy to get through this song with just coming down and hitting this note and then coming through the rest of the chord. So you got to get used to just coming down and hitting that middle string. And the best thing I can tell you is practice doing it. Don't always look, because the more you practice at hitting individual strings, the better you get at doing it without having to look. You know, if you're always looking, then you can't look at lyric sheets, you can't look at your audience, you can't look at anything. The more you practice hitting, the much better off you are. And you can hit all the strings until you get that right. I'm hitting them all now. Right? You can do that all day long. C. Little rock and roll rhythm. D. All right, so what I did here was I am just hammer on all three. So I'm going to hit the C, and then I'm going to come C, B flat, open, and pull. Okay, so pull, hit, pull, pull. By the way, this is going to tear your hands up, so be aware that if your hands are all sore, this is not something you want to do all the time. Something to get used to. You should be practicing this kind of stuff anyway. If you want to play classic rock, this is the kind of stuff you're going to have to practice. There's a lot of... And by the way, you can do this up on the 12th fret too, right here. Because that's a C, B flat, and G. So you can do it in many different spaces on the neck of the guitar. So I'm going to bring the phaser back in. You can hear it kind of playing around with my amp. Okay, just a light swirl. Phaser is a swirling effect. So it's swirling and swirling and swirling. So this song has 3 sets of lyrics and an ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Really, it's a very simple song. It's based upon a blues tune, and it's a pretty easy song to figure out once you get that. You can practice this while you're watching March Madness or football, or it's what it sounds without the amp on. Okay, so it's something to get used to, get your hand in this place and fool around with this tune. It's a great song, rock and roll, Led Zeppelin. Thank you all so much. The problem with Led Zeppelin songs is YouTube-wise, they are copyrighted and owned by others rather than actually Led Zeppelin. I know Cadillac uses this song, so I can't sing it, otherwise I'll get flagged on YouTube. I'm hoping that this is a way to go through the Led Zeppelin catalog without being flagged like my last Led Zeppelin one, which was banned worldwide. Thank you so much, YouTube. You're awesome. I figured instruction is different, but their algorithms are what they are. So we'll see how this one goes, and if it works out, then we'll do it this way. I wish I could sing it and play it for you at the same time. I do this song in my live show with the band. It's a good heavy hitter. Everyone loves it. It's great as a song you can work into another song. So you could do rock and roll into Crossroads, or rock and roll into something else, you know, rolled and tumbled and rolled, or, you know, you can just really work it in there with all these other blues tunes to make a really nice live medley. That's kind of where I'm getting at, a nice live medley. So it works well with that. So this is Uncle Mark in the Mothership. I do have a virtual tip jar down there. Yeah, way down there in the show notes. And it is a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. You all have been very, very generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, thank you for sharing on social media and getting the word out. You know, you find somebody that's just started playing these 3 strings and kind of wants to play a little blues, or maybe a little rock, or maybe a little country. Hey, I've got you covered here. Look at my playlists. That's where it's really important to see what's going on. And you can look at the playlists and decide what your level of expertise is. I've got beginner, just a start, soloing on slide, all of those things. So give that a look-see, and thank you so much for everything you do for me. We'll see you.